Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Before I Go podcast. I received a journal for Christmas. I have been journaling since I was a teenager. I stopped doing it consistently in my late 20s when someone I was dating read my journal and took what he read and used it against me. After that experience, I wasn't too keen on writing things down. Over the years, I have picked up the habit again. I have found that there really isn't a right way to journal. It all depends on what your intention is, I suppose. I used to just write about what was happening in my life and how I felt about it. There are food journals and gratitude journals, and the list can just go on and on. One of my favorite ways to journal is the simple stream of consciousness. Just writing down whatever thoughts come to mind, and it's really a good way to just clear your mind of cobwebs, just to get it out there. One morning while I was sitting at my desk at work, I had the urge to write down what was in my head. What you're about to hear is the result of that. It is a completely unedited stream of consciousness, so buckle up. The last thing I want to do is rain on someone else's parade. Do you. Have the courage to identify what you want and go after that thing. Do that thing. Stop allowing social media to dictate your every move. Here's what I know for sure. I have fewer years ahead of me than I have behind me. So every single day counts that much more. My future is about aggressively saving for retirement, aggressively getting rid of remaining debt, moving my body and working up a sweat every day, taking care of my skin, getting off social media, staying alcohol-free, staying true to myself, staying connected to God the Father, Jesus his Son, and the all-knowing Holy Spirit, protecting my peace like the Secret Service protects the president, never missing a doctor's appointment. Sometimes I look at the younger generation, specifically the youngins in my life, and I know exactly where their road is leading them. How do I know? Because I've traveled that road, and there is nothing new under the sun. I'm smart enough to know that no amount of advice or talking is going to change their outcome. They have to travel that road. The only thing that will alter the outcome are their choices. So choose wisely, youngins, choose wisely. I have done everything. I have been to college and dropped out. I've been married. I've been divorced. I've raised children as a single mother. I've bought a home. I've bought cars. I've borrowed money. I've been in debt. I've been debt-free. I've smoked weed, taken speed, and snorted cocaine. I've had one-night stands and long-distance love affairs. I've written books, performed spoken word poetry, and sung in a band. I've performed in plays, sung in choirs, and did a praise dance or two. I've loved and been loved. I've hated and been hated. I've betrayed and been betrayed. I've hurt and been hurt. I've been there and done that. And right now, I just want to stop. I want anything that is inauthentic to stop. Honestly, all I really want to do is move to a small cottage on a beach and wake up to the sound of the ocean every morning. I've been thinking about this for such a long time. Maybe I should work to make this finally happen. And then I spent a few hours looking at beach houses, beach bungalows, and oceanfront properties. I go back and read this now, and I find it hilarious how I went from not wanting to rain on anyone's parade and ending up in a cottage on the beach. That's what stream of consciousness is. It can take you anywhere, and it's pretty much a brain dump, and sometimes we really just need that. If you find that your mind is racing, grab a pen and a piece of paper and just start writing. Don't make it pretty, and don't tailor it for an audience. Just write. I have no idea why all that stuff was in my head, but that is what I was feeling at that point in time. No need to analyze or examine it further or make it deeper than it actually is. My mind is clear, and I'm more focused, and I feel better, and that's the point. Try it. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening. But before I go, let me share this with you from Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. I'll see you next time.